So for ANOVA, we'll start a little bit differently. This time we will start by looking at the data. Something that you should know is that I used dataset number 2 for ANOVA. So it's a little bit different. You want to go in Desire to Learn, and in the module, make sure you download data 2 and that you load it with import dataset. Okay? I explained that in a previous lecture on descriptive statistics. So then I already have ggplot2 loaded, so hopefully it should work. If it doesn't work, we'll open the library. We will group with my factor play basketball. So you see as factor, because as I mentioned before, it was not um, a factor variable, it was a numerical variable. And so R did not realize that it was a factor, so I was running into problems. So I decided to use this function within the formula, okay? And CP1, okay, y equals CP1, once again. So as I showed you in the lecture, that gives us the groups. And quickly you could see those might be a little bit more similar. This one look quite different. This one is the missing variable, so we won't worry too much about this one for now. So next we have the ANOVA, okay, with the summary function. You could run it without the summary function. It's just that you would get a lot less information, okay? So it's similar to what you saw in the lecture. If I was to run it without it, you could see that it's slightly different, okay? In particular, here we do not have the significance, okay, or the f value. We only have the factors and the residuals, okay? So see, sum of square, we find it here, it's fine. Degrees of freedom, we find them there, okay? So you can find those first two columns, but if you use the summary, you get more than those two columns, okay? In particular, you get the p-value, and that's really what we are after. So that was to show you the ANOVA. Now, for the Tucky test, you want to make sure that if you call it model A, if you call your object model A, you still call it model A. Okay, you don't want to change names in between. Other than that, that's very straightforward. And so repeat the formula, and then you look at the p-values here, and you will only interpret the p-values. Here are the groups, okay? So here it would be group 1 and 2, group 1 and 3, group 1 and 4, and so forth. So you use those like you would use t-tests. All right, that's it for now.